After his triumph in Poland, Hitler realized that the Scandinavian countries were of the utmost importance to the Nazi war machine. Their natural resources were required in order to keep machinery and factories running, especially Swedish iron ore, which could only be acquired through trade from the Norwegian port of Narvik. If the Allies landed in Norway, then this vital supply could be cut off and German ambitions would be destroyed. Hitler had his generals begin preparing invasion plans. In order to take Norway, the Germans would also have to acquire Denmark, which was in its way. On April the 9th, German troops began landing on 5 different ports in Norway. Simultaneously, German parachute divisions began seizing Norwegian airfields. The Danish and Norwegian troops would quickly be overwhelmed by the German war machine. Hey guys, what's going on? Daily Gaming here, and welcome back to Hitler's World War Part 2. Now, this is the attack on Denmark and Norway, as you probably gathered from that introduction. And let's just really quickly go over the setup here. So we have the German forces are coming in on this road. They've likely already landed at some port and gathered their forces, and now they're moving further inland. So here we have 3 panzer tanks. And they're using a lot of elite troops for this. I know during the battle, paratroopers were used quite often, so we do have some paratroopers in here who probably landed the day before or something like that. And then over here, we have some more panzer tanks. All of these are period, so all from 1939, 40. And then we have more elite troops with some riflemen mixed in. So these guys are going to be primarily heading down this way on the riverside of this port town, and then some will be heading down this main bridge here. And then for these guys, most of them will be heading in the middle, actually, right around here, but a lot of them will also be going to the left over here. Hopefully that works out. Sometimes the AI likes to do its own thing. But then this is actually taking place in Denmark because these are Danish soldiers here. They do have a couple of tanks on loan from the French. So we have a French M5A1, which actually I believe is a American model tank, but this is the French adaptation of it. So a lot of cross-country stuff, but either way, it was from the early war. So we have 2 of these. Both of them are parked on the bridge. That is the only anti-tank guns that the Danish have. But then they have a ton of infantry all along this this border here, and then just scattered throughout the town. Periodically, we'll be seeing a lot of guerrilla fighting in the city, which is going to be really cool. I think this is like my favorite part of the map right here, is this little shallow area where the Germans will be able to cross, so the Danish did have to set up quite a few defenses over here as well. So yeah, either way, going to be an awesome battle. I'm super excited for it. Why don't we go ahead and press start, and we'll have some fun. I hope you guys are enjoying this Hitler's World War series. I think it's pretty cool. All right, as we can see, a lot of the Germans are splitting up. They're breaking out into a run now. Tanks are heading in different directions as well. Blitzkrieg in action here, and it looks like firing has commenced. Looks like the tanks are engaging with each other. This thing probably won't be able to penetrate the French tank, but it is under some heavy fire. Looks like it's flaming a little bit, and its turret has been taken out, so that is score 1 for the Danes there. Germans also have some anti-tank rifles, though, too, so if they do lose all their tanks, it is not the end of the world. They'll still be able to get some things done. But it looks like the Germans are under some very heavy fire. I did set up a very nice defense for the Danish. It's not going to be a repeat of Poland, where they basically got annihilated immediately. But they did get wiped out. It was basically a repeat of Poland, but they put up a little bit better of a defense, I'm pretty sure. They had a bit better of an army and military, but it was still pretty much immediate capitulation. So, it doesn't bode well for the Danish here. But we'll see, we'll see. Either way, this tank is taking so much fire. As we know, the Allied vehicles were actually, for the most part, better than the panzers in the early war. The French, in particular, they had better tanks, and when the Germans did take France eventually, they did actually take some of their tanks, and they reverted them into German vehicles because their their armor and cannons were just a lot better, actually, which is kind of an interesting little tidbit. Not a lot of people know. I'm sure a lot of the history buffs watching this do know, but that the French did have superior technology for a while there. Of course, towards the end of the war, I would argue that the Germans had far superior technology. We got grenades going out here on the Danish position. That guy is making sure he is dead. He is fully unloading his SMG on him. And the Germans are now crowding into this little farmstead here. Let's see, how's the left doing? Looks like the Germans over here are under some heavy resistance from the Scandinavian soldiers. But they're managing to take out a lot of the men in the trenches. It's really just a matter of time. These early defenses are very light. We do have an MG right there. Actually, that thing will do some damage. MGs in this mod are devastating, so they need to take that guy out rather soon. You can see the Germans in the bushes out there as they're advancing on this position. But yeah, these early farmsteads and trenches are more lightly defended than the further back bridge area, and for good reason, because these defenses are far better. I mean, you have a bridge in between you and the enemy. What's better than that? These tanks just will not go down. I believe the Germans will have to get close and use their anti-tank weapons if they want to take those things out. And now it looks like the Germans are starting to engage with the enemies at the bridge. This is probably going to be the toughest point on the map for the Germans. Really a deciding point in the battle whether or not they're going to win this port city. I believe it was in... No, okay, I was going to say something, but I realized that was in the battle in Belgium. Okay. I'm doing a lot of my research through multiple documentaries about each battle and each progression in the war. I've also taken numerous classes in college on this kind of a thing, but sometimes there's just so many little battles, and I want to cover a lot of it in this series, so it becomes difficult. And you know, I'm sure a lot of you guys know a lot more than me about the World Wars, but I'm trying my best, trying to make it entertaining, along with being historically accurate, which I think is fun. These German soldiers are having a very tough time here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, during the Battle of Norway, actually, so the Germans came in and they took port cities, and it was pretty much immediate victory. They crushed the Norwegians, but then actually the Allies sent in a bunch of battalions actually to help, and they retook a port city. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was Narvik, but no, maybe it wasn't. I don't remember, but either way, they actually recaptured the city, and then I think it was like a week later, the Germans captured it again, and the Allies decided not to re-enter because partially it was resources. The British wanted to keep a lot of their aircraft and a lot of their men for home defense, and also France wanted home defense as well, so they decided not to try and recapture the city. But it's kind of interesting that that there was a successful counterattack, but it ended up being defeated not much later. Okay, so looks like we've got German forces actually. They have won the right side bridge battle here, but there is still, of course, more men a little further inland. The Germans, if they can cross into this area, they'll be able to flank these tanks and hopefully take them out. Instead, they're choosing to go directly head-on with this tank. I would not choose to do that, but hey, they're their own people. Looks like we also have a couple of Germans scattered along these trench lines. The middle has been ravaged by the German army, but it is not completely dead. Still actually a good number of people. I do believe all the German tanks have fallen, though. Well, actually, this one back here is in need of repairs. Yeah, that one's actually still alive. Alright, we might need to help the Germans out just real quick, because as you can tell, these tanks are freaking merciless. We're gonna get nowhere if these tanks aren't taken out, so we're just gonna help them out by taking this guy, this nice little PTR man. I'm gonna send him this way. Yeah, Germans are running very low on men, actually. These tanks, I think, have just gotten all of the kills, really. I think it's actually very little of the infantry, but these tanks are just maybe a little too powerful. Yeah, we can hit them from here, but it's not going to penetrate. Gotta move a little closer. Just a wee bit. Moving on up. Uh-oh, uh-oh. No! Okay. Alright, well, we're gonna need German reinforcements if we want to take out those tanks, so here comes a couple more squads of men coming into the battle. It's clearly needed if these guys want to take the city, and they will, because it's historically accurate, so we're giving them some reinforcements. I probably should have given them more to begin with, in hindsight, but heck, that's okay. Alright, we're just turning that off. There we go. Very cool. Alright, so the Germans are now revamping their attack. They've doubled their men. They've, yeah, they're doubling down on this assault. No matter the losses, which are going to be heavy. We need these anti-tank guns to actually take out these tanks, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Like, the hell, bruh? We're just unable to penetrate this armor. At least the Germans are... Yeah, look, oh my god, it just takes out like groups of men at a time, absolutely devastating them. Oh my god, these tanks need to die soon or the Germans will be screwed. Let's see. They're friggin' invincible, man. These brave soldiers. They're really trying. But just to no avail, they can't do it, man. Oof, brutal. God damn, are they crossing anywhere, really? They're trying to. Alright, let's see. Well, we're gonna help out the Germans a little bit. They need it. They're freaking... Oh my god. These tanks. Where's an anti-tank guy? Any of them alive over here? I'm not seeing any. Holy cow. That's an MG. I don't see a single anti-tank guy. Did they all die? Oh my god. Wait, let's try something else. Let's try a different tactic. You, my friend. Donnik Schutbert. Take that TNT. Alright. Here we go. Little German mission here. We gotta destroy this thing. So here's the dealio. We're taking this nice little package of dynamite. See this guy running forward with it. And we're gonna go ahead and blow the shit out of this tank. Oh, the German battle would be going so much better if... oh no! Okay. It's not the end of the world. Pick up that dynamite again. Oh my god. What the? That was the other tank. Alright, we'll try attacking from this side, because this other tank is deciding to target our men over here. Get me some TNT, boys. We need all the TNT we can get. We already took this tank's TNT, didn't we? Rip. Okay, I'll take this one. Okay. Come on, we don't have all day here. Our men are getting slaughtered while we try and take out friggin'... Oh, this guy's got dynamite. Oh yeah, the paratroopers have dynamite. Shit. Oh yeah, this is a paratrooper. He's already got dynamite. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's see. Yeah, take the dynamite anyway. There you go. Good boy. Alright, boys. You think we could blow the bridge? That'd actually be cool, but I don't know if it's possible. Alright, this guy... The problem is they're so far up on the thing, I don't know if we're going to be able to get it. Oh! That's brutal right there. Holy cow. This guy's got an anti-tank grenade. And he's flanking. What a pro. Oh, yes. god. We did it. Holy cow. Okay. Get your asses over there. Oh, look, we got this guy over here too. Go for it, man. Go for it. Oof. Ah, he's getting shot at by these Danish blokes over here. It's okay though, we got a squad coming in. Oh my god, these guys are friggin' under fire by the goddamn tank over there now. They cannot catch a break. Alright. So I guess in this instance, German losses were very heavy on this port. You know, it was success in other areas of the invasion, but in this particular instance, it's not going super well. We can get some nice shots of Danish defenders here. Looking cool and stuff. Alright, but I do think we need to... I think we need to put in more reinforcements, actually, for the Germans. I hate to say it, but I think we do. They're getting tossed into the middle of fire, but, like, whatever. It's fine. Get more in there. I think they just need more men in general. Alright, you guys gotta go kill that thing. Go. Just one of you needs to make it. Just one. Just one. Come on, boys. Yes! Oh my god. Finally. Finally. Okay. And now the Germans have all the forces they need to be able to take this goddamn city after those frickin' tanks finally died. And they're, of course, stuck in the water. Naturally. Naturally. How else would you manage to take a city besides going for a nice little swim? A nice little swim. Okay. We'll figure this out. We'll get this going. Come on, guys. Stop being dips. Can you please just be normal and attack? Frickin' German army always being a bunch of weirdos. Get up there. I don't think, like, any of our original forces is still alive, really. I would argue that probably the majority of them are very, very dead. You know, man, I don't think they suffered a good fate. Those tanks were frickin' brutal, and I think they resulted in the death of most of our men. Which is not very good, but you know, what can you do? What can you do? Besides launch like a good invasion? Not much. Yeah, alright. Alright, it doesn't matter though, because things are underway. We got a little light thing. We're grenading their positions now, it looks like. And we should be advancing forward. Now the Danish have seen that their tanks have finally fallen. They're definitely a little bit more scared. Bit more worried for their motherland. This guy's just straight up laying down. Let's see. This guy's dead. Most of the positions have died actually back here now. It's a very light defense, I'd say. Sorry this battle didn't really work out as well, guys. I was really hoping... my goal is for me not to have to interfere at all, but... obviously I want to keep it historically accurate, so the next episode we can say, okay, the Germans won, now they're going on to somewhere else. I can't be like, okay, the Germans lost, we gotta redo this, you know? It's not like Rico's Brigade where they can lose and there'd still be a next episode. It's like if the Germans lose, then they lose the war, you know? It's not supposed to be an alternate history, it's supposed to be more of a accurate history. That SMG lasted a long time right there, actually. I'm proud of that guy. Way to defend your motherland. These barricades got torn to shreds. The 3 men manning them got absolutely decimated. There's still some fighting over here, though. These dudes are trying their best. But will it be enough? The might of the German army. Oof, they're taking a lot of heat. It is not going super well for these guys, I don't think. Yep, there goes hit. Alright, what do we have going on over here? We got Brave, this is an anti-tank rifleman. He is charging forward. Oh, got an SMG guy also going forward too. Oh, looks like they're trying to target that guy that's laying down in that barricade, and he went down. How many more Where are the rest of these guys, actually? Oh, there's one. It's hard to tell what positions have been taken and which haven't. Like I said, lots of guerrilla fighting. Ooh, he's actually getting a grenade off, and he threw it this way? Where'd that grenade go? Yeah, he threw it over here. Weird, man, weird. Apparently someone else is still alive. Oh, he's still alive? I thought he died. Ooh. Eviscerated. Okay, so that was the end of the battle there. There is still one last Danish guy here, actually. Oh, it's okay. He'll retreat and inform command that they have lost the city, and command will make decisions based on that, I guess, you know? Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe these Germans will find him. Yep. He has been found. Never mind, he had hope. But instead he's gonna have to defend his homeland a little bit. Actually, the Germans are, like, retreating back. Oh, maybe they're trying to get better positions, yeah. See, now he's fighting dudes in houses, which is not as good as dudes in the open. This guy lost his helmet at some point. It's like 5v1. If any of these Germans die, I'll be so disappointed in them. Yeah, this guy's under just heavy fire now. I don't see this ending well for him. Look at this, the entire German army. One guy. Oh, and he's dead. Okay, I didn't realize he died. Alright, let's check out the losses here. Why not? So, yellow are the Germans, and red are the Danish. Wow. Holy shit. The Germans lost so many men, and like 5 tanks, too. These 2 tanks killed pretty much the entirety of the German army. That is insane. I should have given the Germans better vehicles, I guess. I didn't realize how powerful those tanks were. And then over here, the Germans still lost actually quite a few guys, surprisingly. I thought they would do a clean sweep, but no, they lost probably 10 to 15 men in this infighting. But they did manage to, for the most part, just destroy the Danish once they got past these tanks. Also, the guys on these, we gotta remember, the infantry that the Germans were facing got obliterated immediately. It was the tanks that were the problem, like, you know, oh, random German alongside his Danish here. And this guy, too. Yeah. Alright, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed the second episode of Hitler's World War. Let me know if you guys want me to continue this series. It doesn't get as many views as Rico's Brigade, but I have a lot of fun making it, so I think I'll probably continue it. I just hope you guys are enjoying it. Either way, thanks so much. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.